Imagine a bird, but it can't fly. Sounds strange, doesn't it? It has wings, feathers, a beak, and it lays eggs, everything a bird should have. But instead of soaring through the sky, it waddles awkwardly across the ice. Yes, we're talking about the penguin. So here's the big question: why can't penguins fly? The answer isn't just about size or clumsiness. It's a story of evolution, survival, and nature's incredible design. First of all, penguins are birds. That's a scientific fact. But over millions of years, they evolved to live in places where flying wasn't just unnecessary, it was inefficient. Think about where most penguins live: freezing oceans, harsh winds, and endless ice. In those environments, being able to fly wouldn't help them nearly as much as being able to swim. That's why penguins' wings changed over time. Instead of staying long and flexible like a seagull's or an eagle's, their wings became short, stiff, and powerful, perfect for pushing through water. These wings aren't made for air, they're made for the sea. In fact, penguins don't just swim, they fly underwater. With each powerful stroke, they move through the ocean like little torpedoes. Their bodies also tell the same story. Unlike most birds, penguins are heavy. They have thick layers of fat to stay warm and dense bones that help them dive deep without floating back up. Flying birds usually have hollow bones to make them lighter in the sky, but for a penguin, that would be a disadvantage in the water. And when it comes to speed, penguins are no joke. Some can swim up to 30 kilometers per hour. That's faster than most Olympic swimmers. They twist, turn, dive, and launch themselves out of the water with ease. In their world, they are fast, graceful, and precise. There's another reason penguins don't fly: energy. Flying takes a lot of effort, and in the freezing places where penguins live, energy is something they can't afford to waste. Swimming is much more efficient. It helps them catch food like fish, squid, and krill, while using less energy than flying through the air would require. So no, penguins didn't just lose the ability to fly, they gave it up in exchange for something better. They became expert swimmers, built perfectly for life in the ocean, and that trait made them stronger, faster, and more suited to their environment. In the end, maybe penguins are proof that not every bird needs to fly to be incredible. While others rule the skies, penguins have mastered an entirely different world beneath the waves. So, next time you see a penguin waddling on the ice, remember, it may not fly through the clouds. But in the ocean, it soars in its own amazing way. Would you give up flying if you could swim like that?